I don't know if it's hollow or not. I'm sure, I mean, it's probably got some hollow in there, but I don't know the extent of it. So I'm just going to be careful when I'm cutting into this thing. But because the ground on the backside is up here, and I got that blowdown in the way, so my back cut's got to be up there. So my undercut's got to be up pretty high. Yeah, it's going to be up pretty high. So we'll see how that goes. Might have to make some springboard or something, maybe. We'll see. Oh, just get my footing here. I was thinking about putting you guys right here. It's not the best spot, but where else can I? Maybe right here. Okay, right here. And after this tank of gas, I have to go get my gear because I moved over here. I have to go back and get it just over there, a few minutes away. Okay, so the back cut's going to be up here. And the cut's going to be right around there too. I should have cut that. Oh yeah, that step's fine. Okay, thought I might have cut it a little too low. Okay, this will work out all right. Let's see if any more bats come out of this tree. this was going to be a sketchy one. Where's my axe? See this front piece here, it could be split away from the rest of the tree. It could be. And if I end up cutting the whole thing in my undercut, it's just going to slide out on the slope of the undercut and pile drive right down, right on me. And I won't be able to move out of the way fast enough. It really got me on edge. Yeah. This gives you the heebie-jeebies, you know. In a dangerous spot. Let's take a look here. Well, I hope this doesn't drop on me. Just don't know if it's safe enough here. Yeah. That might be okay. Well, I guess the worst part's over. Should be over. The dangerous part. They got the far side all cut up now. So just doing the top cut, I shouldn't cut any more into the tree. Just cutting out the rest of the undercut here, so that should be okay, I think. swinging position here. Okay. Come on. There we go. Cuts didn't quite line up. Keep the rest. The rest. Not quite. Is that enough? That might be enough. No. I'll cut a little bit more, I suppose. Done! Woohoo! Got a little bit of Dutch on this side, but I'll clean that up. Maybe need this stuff here. Yep, let's clean that up a little bit. Oh, max up there. Okay. Shouldn't be much. There you go. Done. This goes. I don't have to push it or something. I don't think so. I think it should be just fine. I think it'll go on its own. Show you the undercut. There. Okay. Yeah. Let me just find a spot for you guys here. Okay, so I got you guys on this blow down here. I've already cut steps on the low side. Oh, the camera fell over. Oh, all that work. You missed the money shot. Oh, I should have known better to put it there. Man, should have known better. Bummer. Bummer. What was I thinking? I should have put it on that stump right there. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't thinking there. I messed that up. Didn't get to see it go over. Oh well. Oh, there she goes. Okay, you can't really tell, but I got two big draws here. So there's a ridge there. There's a pad just over there. And there's a draw that drops down here. And then just that over there, that ridge, there's a ridge right there. You see all those ferns shining in the light there? That's another ridge, and then it drops down again, and it comes up to the other side, and then that's the sideline. So I'm gonna be bridging a lot of wood here. Nothing I can really do about it. It's just the way it is, just how the hill is. So try and not break some wood. I mean, I got a lot of small stuff. There's a big open spot up there and a bunch of small stuff. So this will go up quick. But there's some bigger stuff over there. And like this big hemlock here, I'll angle it on it down at an angle. You see that big stump down there? Aim it for the high side of that. And the top will break, but at least I'll save out most of it. Instead of trying to bridge it across straight side hill, I'll just break in the middle. Yeah, so now a whole lot of film, and it's really brushy over here, so it's gonna be hard to get any good shots with the camera because there's so much bush in the way. So I'll try to get one or two more trees. I'll be over there shortly, the next tank or so, I'll be over there. I might have something interesting to show you. But yeah, sorry about not putting the camera in a good spot. I looked over and the camera's on the ground as the tree was going over, so oh well. Yeah, guess see you guys at the next tree then. Okay, just finishing the back cut. I'm opening up. Here's the sideline right here, that orange ribbon, and there's the bottom line right along there. So this is a corner right here. So the line goes across the hill and then to this ribbon, then it goes up the hill. See, there's the next ribbon up right on that one there. So I'm gonna throw this one out. I had to fall 2 hemlocks down. They're garbage hemlocks anyway. But there's a draw here. But there's nothing I can do about it. Where else can I put the tree? There's nowhere else I can put the tree. I gotta put it across this way. So, real tight hole right there. Real tight hole. Trying to swing in there. I think it's got a bit of a downhill lean and all the branches on the low side, so I aimed it up a little high. So the downhill lean, slight downhill lean, and all the limbs on the low side. There's a lot of weight pulling it down. I just hopefully it doesn't get hung up in that big hemlock there that's on below the line. Hopefully I can get it right in there. I'm not sure if maybe I should have aimed it directly for that far cedar. It's late now, but undercut's in. Hopefully it goes right in there. I wasn't going to turn the camera on, but I figured only takes 2 seconds to do it. Okay, I think it's good. A little bit of cut in here. Let's set a wedge. That cut's a bit high, but oh well. Oh, Widowmaker. See that one? So we call a branch falling out of a tree, or top, anything that's falling out of a tree, we call them Widowmakers. Because if it's falling from 100 feet up, hits you, it's gonna do some damage. Good holding wood all the way across. Steps a bit high, but oh well. Yeah, worked out great. I think it broke it though, but it's all right. Got a good chunk out of the first hit part of the tree, log here. You got like a 8-9, I think, and then the rest I could just lay on top. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this huge fir snag here. It's below the line. It's no conflict with the block, so I don't have to cut it. That's a big one though. Oh. I guess I'll show you looking up the hill. See, there's the orange ribbon there. You can see another one up there, another one up there. So go straight up the hill. And you got this big draw here. You see that white and blue striped ribbon marks the bottom of the creek. For the engineers did that. Forestry engineers. So I got 3 draws. I got 2 draws over there, and then here's the second ridge. Then here's the other draw. So we get like everything up here is going to be crossing a draw. Luckily, that's not really big because a lot of it will probably fly full length. So I can, when I bridge it, it's fine. I don't have to worry about it getting repoed or anything like that. Repositioned with the big chopper because they'd all fly full length. It's got to limit top it. Except that big hemlock there. I'll have to buck that one, but it might just break. Who knows? I'll have to deal with it when the time comes. Figure if it spans a draw to try and figure out how to buck it, or make cut it so there's two logs together, right? So if it's like 2 8-9s or 6 3 8-9 or something, leave them together, and then the chopper can repo it to better position for the riggers, that kind of thing, right? So, all right. See you in a bit. Nice. Oh. I ended up smashing down another tree way over there across the line. I wanted to get this hemlock down before the cedar because I want the cedar on top of the hemlock because cedar's worth more. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna buck that. It's way up in the air.